Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got another little piece of equipment here. I'm gonna guess it's from the 70s or 80s, probably the 80s, judging by the engine, but it's a Goodall Chargall. And it was set up to do 12 or 24 volt starting. The engine is stuck, and apparently it's been leaking oil, but it's not stuck from the engine being blown or lack of oil. It's stuck from that. I made the deal with the guy, and he even said he's going to deliver it. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, does the engine even turn over? He said, well, let me check. And he went out there, nope, it was stuck. So he said he'd take half of what he was originally asking. I said, you know what, I'll go ahead and take it. It had the belts on, and he must have took them off and used them on another project, but it's pretty much all there. I've got the cover or covers. It's got two different pieces that go on it, and of course somebody cut the cables. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to pressure wash it, clean it up best we can, and see if we can't get the engine unstuck, carburetor cleaned out, fuel tank, see if we can't get it to run. This is not factory, obviously. The original little plastic cover over the flywheel was just rotted off. I threw it in the trash. There was not even any mounting points left on it. So they put this on there to keep somebody, I guess, from getting their hands in it. And the oil drain pipe is loose, which that could be the reason for the oil leak. I don't know, but for right now we're going to get this thing pressure washed, clean it up, and see if we can't figure out what's going on with it. And the engine is a 16 horsepower Kohler Magnum, which if I can get the engine running, I'm probably going to take it off of this because I don't really have a use for a 12 or 24 volt starter. I may still put another engine on it later, but I'm going to put that engine in the little Bobcat 440B. So for right now, let's get this thing pressure washed and clean it up. These stands will hold up a lot of weight. Power. We're not going to have these things hooked up anyhow. This would probably make a heck of a welder too, but that's not what we're worried about here today. I'm going to try to get this thing to fire up if we can get it unstuck, that is. probably have to pull the motor in order to turn that elbow down in there. See that elbow that's loose as a goose? Well, I can't tighten it unless pull the motor off. And I really should do it anyways. I bet you one of these on is 12 volts and both of them makes 24. I would think. I don't know. I'll have to look online and see if I can find a manual for this thing. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the spark plug out, get the air cleaner off, see how bad the carburetor is. Ooh, and then, well, we'll just have to jump the starter. There's the starter down in there. I'm going to assume this is where it gets its 12 volt power from. Fuel filter, ooh, that looks rough. Oh, well, there's the grommet that goes in the fuel tank. I pulled the tank off too. I bet the grommet's messed up. Looks like it's had the typical JB weld job on it. But let's go get some tools, get started. I think the guy that I bought it from did say he took the plug out and put some stuff in the cylinder to try to free it up. I know I checked the dipstick and there's nothing on it. So let's spray some more stuff down there, get this off. This could even be from the 90s too, I believe. Oh man, look at that. Shovel just completely froze up. Nope, we're going the wrong way. Alright. Throttle's working. Get the air hose and blow that out. I figured it might have an intake valve stuck open. It might have an intake valve stuck shut. Nope. Two more on the bottom. it's been JB welded or something, but we might be able to get it to seal long enough to run. Let's blow that out. Go get a little ATF. Well, we better get a little funnel too. All the way up. That's a good thing. There may not be much pressing in it. Yeah, she's right up there to the top. Blow this junk off on this side. We need this off too. Actually. I'm lay them right back there, so I remember where they go. I'm probably gonna have to cut this off because I'm sure it's been welded on at the bottom. Make a good little step or something. Yeah. Okay, no biggie. Now I got some nice sharp edges to run up against. They have beat this all to pieces. Not very pretty. I'm gonna try to get it out where it don't rub. remember where they go, I think. Alright, now we need to get the carburetor off. It's like brand new again. Definitely went to have a new crankcase breather tube. It's no longer attached to the carburetor. I can only imagine what this looks like inside. Just cleaned all this area up yesterday. Oh well. Oh, and we will need to take this cover here off too. So. The fuel line runs through that to the pump. Okay, that one's already out. Plus with this off, we can kind of hit that with a hammer. Straighten it out a little better. More nastiness. Good thing them guys are all gone. Stuck in this flywheel gear, the ring gear too. Alright, let's without breaking it. Ooh, I didn't need to lose that little time. I don't think I ever did. Oh, no, that isn't it. No, it couldn't have gone too far. take it completely loose. Let's see if I can get that. Oh yeah, that's loose. I don't know if this would be better. I may look on eBay. This may be one of the things I can just buy this carburetor on eBay. And I know I said it before, a lot of people complain about them and they're cheap Chinese carburetors. I haven't had, I've had pretty good luck with them. I did have one or two that had the needle set wrong, and they either didn't let enough gas in or they let too much in and they wouldn't shut off, which is not good. I don't know what shape that fuel pump's going to be in. It might be okay. It's just an old mechanical pump. Oh, you gotta take that choke off too. I saved that one. I wish I saved the other one. Oh, I'll bet it's back there. That ain't good. Well, as long as it don't leak, I guess that's okay. I may take it. Ugh. That's already not looking good. You see that down in there? Well, it ain't had gas in it in a long time because there was a millipede living inside there. Heater and seat looks good. I think the old carburetor is going to work. That bowl is full of little pits. Oh well. Load is awful. Stop tab on it looks really crispy. Bad. It's amazing it's actually in that good a shape, as old as this thing is, as long as it's probably sat around. But that's probably a good thing. It didn't have gas in it in a long time, so it didn't have time to turn into glue paste. Set all this stuff over here. Now let's set it down here. Let's keep a better eye on it. It's going to be a Phillips head. fuel line. O'Reilly's. Well, we got to get it unstuck first. Let me cut that. Held on with this. Pieces. Fuel line's supposed to be running up here, I believe. Through this hole. Right there. Go through and come under the starter. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why this one's pinched, because it said there was the ignition wires. And now we need a fuel pump. Dang it. Here to come out of that. You'll see what I'm talking about right here. It's still hung in the flywheel a little. Yeah, she's still stuck. thing had better not need a starter either. I was gonna say. Okay. Well, I think we got enough stuff on it. Let's get a socket on here and a breaker bar and see if we can't start rocking it back and forth and get it broke free. Beyond that, let's pull the head off. Should be 5/16, but it's not. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. I'll work this off if you get this out. Hopefully not. I got the junk inside, yeah. Depends on how he's got a lot of junk. He picks up, you don't need to just buy and flip them. I'm saying fix them first, I don't know. But he's got some stuff that I need to buy from him. Yeah, this is a second stuff. Alright, so we're just bringing this in one. Oh my gosh, I'll set it up. Hopefully something out of it. Moment of truth, guys. Oh, yeah, that'll come off with it. Well, that's not bad. It's really not bad at all. Let's see what the underside of the head looks like. That looks normal for something of this age. Oof, no, it looks worse than I thought. And it may be the valves that are keeping it from turning over. Alright, let's get some stuff and sop that up. I had a feeling that piston was all the way up. No more fluid than it took. Ooh, man. That looks like dirt. Did it rain dirt in this thing? Yeah, and that's a bad thing. This is an industrial engine, so it's got a cast iron sleeve with probably an aluminum piston. So there you go. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know how to act if I didn't have something that the engine was stuck in, or the starter was out, or both. I'm definitely going to have to hone the top of this cylinder out. And do a valve job. Alright. So here's what we're looking at. Rings are definitely rusted to the cylinder wall. Valves yet to be determined. We're gonna go get a couple more tools and we're gonna try a little muriatic acid. He's eating away at the rust. I'm gonna let that sit for just a few minutes. A little pressure on it while that's doing its job. That's not doing much. We're going to break the nut off. I don't need it to eat the ring landings off though, so let's sop that up. plans to go to the store and get us a Red Bull here in a second. Coffee this morning just is not doing the trick. Alright, I'm gonna get a brass hammer and tap around on the valves, see if they sound like they're stuck. Everything sounds stuck. Alright. I think this one's going to open far enough. It might. It barely moved, just a little bit. Let's get this off too while we're at it. And that's all that's going to do. If it comes off, it probably ain't going to unscrew. Nope. Giz wheel time. That needs to be cut off. It's pointing right up, straight up in the air. Alright, y'all missed that, but I cut the muffler off and it just poured rusty water out. And that. Yeah, I'm gonna say this engine's probably done for. I felt something move. I'll be right back. Let me grab a piece of pipe. Oh, watch that flywheel. It is rocking a little bit. Let's go the other direction. moves this way any. It is, but not very much. I think that exhaust valve is going to be stuck shut, and that's part of what's sticking. I'll be dang. Look at there. Yep, it's definitely moving. You see the ring. If we can get it down far enough, we can hone that cylinder out. Put a little more lube in there. More ATF. The rest of the mystery oil, since the container is busted. That ain't good. I can't tell that the valves are moving. Yeah, there they go. Here's the spray something down in there now. The exhaust should be shut. Well, they're not going to go up high enough for the intake because of that ridge. Alright. Let's run it the other way, all the way down. I'm going to really soak that cylinder down, then I'm going to go get a hone. That's without the piston moving. Well, no, that's taking up the. It's probably gonna be okay. We're gonna think it's gonna be okay. Oh, yeah, so that valve is sticking. We need to go get some spray lube and a hone. So let's close up shop and go do that. Alright guys, got a hone. Some of that out of there real quick. This drill I bought, years ago at Walmart when you could get the Bostitch. I bought the drill and the driver set. I still have them both. They both still work. Same batteries. But I did find a Porter cable battery will fit right in these also with just a little, I think there's a little tab you got to cut off. But this has been a really good set. I've had them forever. And it's kind of my go-to when I don't have any other one with me or charged. I can always count on that Bostitch. Bottom of the cylinder is nice and smooth. The biggest thing is the rings, I think, is what's squealing when I turn it out, and the connecting rod. I need to put some oil in this thing too and get that lubing up. Even though it's all going to leak right back out now that we got it freed up somewhat. Put some 5W30 in it for now. If I get this thing all going, I'll change it over to 1540 like everything else, just because that's what most of my stuff takes. We're going to overfill it a good bit also, so that we can wash some of the crap out whenever we do change the oil. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That is way more betterer than what it was. Alright, now, let's see if we can rock it over some more. Look at there. The exhaust valve looks like shit. Okay. Gotta run stock. I don't know how good or bad the rings are. Wow, it really doesn't move around much. Alright, let's get a wire brush. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Well, let's clean that up while we're at it. Okay. I guess the next step, we're going to get a battery over here, spin her over. Ooh. Alright guys, well there you go. We got her unstuck. Alright, sorry I had to let y'all go like that. My wife's aunt was here bringing my son's wheelchair. And my mother-in-law should be along shortly with the kiddos. So, I got a few hours this morning to tinker with this thing. Oof, man, that piston's pitted, the top of the... I mean... There's no slop in that thing, all the way up or down. I guess let's pop the head on it real quick and see if it has any kind of compression. Head looks fine. And we can also check for fire. And I'm not a big torquer either. That one's torqued. That one's torqued. That one's torqued. I can even find my compression gauge. Not sure I even want to look because I really don't know how much more time I got left before the kiddos show up. More than likely my mother-in-law took them to eat at Mickey D's or something like that. Get a spark plug. Well, we'll do. Let's use this one. Got enough crap on here, this thing's probably going to catch on fire. Not that that probably matters about the ignition, but we're going to do it anyways. Got plenty of spark. out of the original plug at that, which that ain't the right plug, the auto light. Be a runner. Let's use my starter button so that I don't want to short that thing out, ruin it. Be a runner. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. The kids are here, so I'm going to go in and spend time with them, and hope y'all enjoyed this video. I did. I was really kind of surprised once I saw how bad it was. I didn't know. I thought this was going to be like all the rest of them, but ends up it's going to be a runner. So this will end up in the Bobcat, and we'll make a video about that too. So we will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching again.